Hi everyone! Welcome to the 5-part video series on nutrition and healthy aging. Today I'll be talking about MyPlate and how to build healthy meals. This information is for educational purposes only. Please talk to your doctor or registered dietitian before you make any drastic dietary changes, as this can affect the medications or supplements you're taking, especially if you're managing a chronic disease. Let's get started. I'd like to start with a warm-up question. Are beans, peas, and lentils part of the vegetable group or protein group? Take a minute to think about your answer. I'll reveal the answer at the end of this video. If you can, feel free to comment your answer below. This is MyPlate, a user-friendly guide to balanced nutrition based on the dietary guidelines. Here you see fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, and dairy. Your daily calorie requirements may vary depending on if you are male or female, if you're mostly sedentary, moderately active, or very active. This could be on average from anywhere between 1,600 to 2,000 calories per day. A registered dietitian nutritionist can calculate exactly what you need. For now, I will be using the example of 1,800 calories per day as we move forward. Let's get into more detail about each food group. Any fruit or 100% fruit juice counts as part of the fruit group. Fruits may be fresh, canned, frozen or dried, and may be whole, cut up, or pureed. Older adults should aim to eat 2 cups of fruit every day. 1 cup is about the size of your fist. Examples of 1 cup equivalents include 1 banana, 1 cup of applesauce, 1 cup of canned peaches in 100% juice versus syrup, half a cup of dried fruit like raisins, 1 cup of frozen berries, or 1 cup of 100% apple juice. Any vegetable or 100% vegetable juice counts as a member of the vegetable group. Vegetables may be raw or cooked, fresh, frozen, canned, or dried dehydrated, and they may be whole, cut up, or mashed. Based on their nutrient content, vegetables are organized into 5 subgroups: dark green vegetables, starchy vegetables, red and orange vegetables, beans and peas, and other. Older adults should aim to eat 2.5 cups of vegetables every day, making sure they vary the type of vegetables throughout the week. Let's go through each vegetable subgroup separately. Dark green vegetables include broccoli, turnip greens, and spinach. Red-orange vegetables include carrots, red peppers, pumpkin, 100% tomato juice, and acorn squash. Beans and peas are pretty self-explanatory. Starchy vegetables include corn, green peas, and white potatoes. And the other group includes cabbage, cauliflower, celery, cucumber, wax beans, green peppers, lettuce, mushrooms, and onions. Remember to vary your vegetables over the course of a week. Any food made from wheat, rice, oats, cornmeal, barley, or another cereal grain is a grain product. Bread, pasta, breakfast cereals, grits, and tortillas are examples of grain products. Foods such as popcorn, rice, and oatmeal are also included in the grains group. Older adults should aim to eat 6 1-ounce equivalents from the grain group every day, at least half of those being whole grains. Examples of these 1-ounce equivalents include 1 slice of whole grain bread, half of an English muffin, half a cup of cooked oatmeal, 1 cup of ready-to-eat cereal, half a cup of brown rice, or half a cup of cooked pasta. All foods made from meat, poultry, seafood, beans and peas, eggs, processed soy products like tofu, nuts and seeds are considered part of the protein foods group. Remember, beans and peas are also part of the vegetable group. Older adults should aim to eat 5 ounces of protein every day, with at least 2 servings of seafood every week. 3 ounces is about the size of the palm of your hand. 1 egg or 1 tablespoon of nut or seed butter counts as 1 ounce. Meat and poultry choices should be lean or low fat. For example, skinless chicken or 96% or greater lean ground beef. All fluid milk products and many foods made from milk that retain their calcium content, such as yogurt and cheese, are part of the dairy group. Calcium fortified soy milk is also included. Foods made from milk that have little to no calcium, such as cream cheese, cream, half and half, and butter, are not part of the dairy group. Older adults should aim to consume 3 cups from the dairy group every day. When choosing dairy, fat-free and low-fat are good options. Examples include 1 cup of low-fat or fat-free milk, half a cup of evaporated milk, 1 cup of yogurt, 1/3 of a cup of shredded cheese, 1 cup of ice cream, or 1 cup of fortified soy milk. As you age, your appetite changes and it becomes harder to absorb certain nutrients. This combination puts most older adults at risk of not getting the nutrients that they need. These nutrients of concern are calcium, magnesium, vitamin B12, potassium, vitamin D, and fiber. The goal is to focus on a balanced plate and drinking plenty of water. I have my water bottle right here. Here are some examples of foods that are high in these nutrients. Potassium can be found in baked potatoes, as long as you eat the skin and the flesh, plain yogurt, and cooked salmon. Calcium can be found in fortified ready-to-eat cereals, yogurt, fortified orange juice, that's 100% orange juice, low-fat milk, and even in canned sardines that are drained from their oil. Vitamin D can be found in canned salmon or tuna, and of course, fortified milk. And fiber can be found in bran or shredded wheat cereal, cooked beans or peas of any variety, and fruits and vegetables of any variety with the skin, as well as nuts and seeds. Vitamin B12 is found in all animal products, including fish, meat, poultry and eggs, milk and milk products. Fortified ready-to-eat cereals can be a good option for vegans or vegetarians, or just people who don't like to eat certain animal products. Magnesium can be found in whole grains, meat, poultry, fish, beans and peas, eggs, nuts and seeds, and any food from the dairy group. As you can see, many of the foods that were mentioned span across all the food groups. So this is why it's important to have a balanced plate to make sure that you're getting all of the nutrients of concern. Here is an example of a meal that uses all 5 food groups. Half a cup of watermelon, half a cup of cooked spinach in the omelet made with 2 eggs, and 1 slice of cheese, which is about 1 ounce, along with 1 slice of whole grain bread. With that being said, I encourage you to make one small change this week. This could be adding 1 new food group to your plate or drinking an extra glass of water a day. If you can, feel free to comment your goals down below. It's time to reveal the answer to our warm-up question. Remember, the question was, are beans, peas, and lentils part of the vegetable group or protein group? And the answer is both. Here's a helpful tip on where to include them on your plate. If you already eat a significant amount of protein, like beef, chicken, fish, then count them in the vegetable group. If you are a vegan, vegetarian, or don't tend to eat animal protein often, count beans, peas, and lentils as your protein group. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed part 1. Be sure to tune in next week for part 2, where I talk more about protein and its role in healthy aging. If you have any questions, please consult your doctor or registered dietitian nutritionist. See you next week.